What's up, y'all? I am Jay.
I'm Ike.
I'm T.
And this is Jit Talks.
Everyday talk for everyday people. You dig what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about a variety of things. Social issues, sports, relationships. We're going to be talking about a little bit of sports. So first, let's start off with NBA. Let's jump into...
Let's go, NBA.
Anthony Davis, man. Let's talk about AD.
AD.
What about him, man?
You know,
the trade situations.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first option that the Lakers offered, with Lonzo. Who was it? Lonzo, Kuz, Rondo.
In the first round.
Michael Beasley in the first round. Yeah, like I feel like that wasn't enough, but the trade that they just offered, I was like, all right, now that's too much. Yeah. But it's almost like no middle ground for real. So
I mean, it's not really a middle ground. I think if you want them bad enough, you have to.
You got to, bro.
Yeah, you have to do what it takes to get them. And I think in like today's game, I think LeBron and AD with me, you, and James, we can win the championship. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you feel.
I just don't. Me being a Laker fan, and even if I wasn't a Laker fan, I don't think you should give up all that many pieces. Like you said, the first trade was underwhelming, but they did what they had to do to kind of work into it. But that second one is ridiculous. You giving up Zoe, Kuzma, Bi, two first round picks, Lance Stevenson and Rondo. You giving up all your pieces practically.
All your young talent, pretty much.
I just don't think that giving up all those pieces is worth Anthony Davis. Trust me, I want us to have Anthony Davis, but if you don't get pieces this offseason to go with LeBron and AD, it's all for naught in my opinion.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
because I'm sorry to interrupt, but you said you could just throw the three of us in there, but you gonna win games, but you ain't gonna beat no Warriors or the upper echelon of the teams and stuff like that. So.
And I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, the Lakers front office is smart enough to put the pieces together.
So that's literally just for Anthony Davis, though.
Just
nobody else.
Well, they gonna receive. From what I saw last, they're getting Solomon Hill back, but that's just a salary cap thing. They just throwing that in there. He'll play obviously because they ain't got nobody else. But I mean, you'll have Josh Hart and Big Zubac.
Watch what they do though. They gonna get one or two shooters, bro. I'm telling you.
They still have KCP. That's
what I'm telling you, bro. Like they literally.
What? He playing consistent this year now.
Yeah, he
balling this year.
He's getting.
He's
coming along now.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the year.
I mean, it's the beginning of the year, bro. You got to come.
Yeah, but okay, well.
Clay was tripping in the beginning of the year. Right. Look at him now.
But I feel like what they trying to do is contend for like 3 years, like super hard. That's exactly that's how I feel because
they taking advantage of LeBron time.
Why in the world would you trade like 4 young people like that?
Yeah, that's all your young talent.
Yeah, like it's no way you thinking long term. So they trying to take advantage of LeBron's younger or the rest of his prime while they can, and then after that they just gonna start from scratch again.
Okay, so but it's not official yet. So any chance that they make it official by Thursday? Trade deadline is Thursday, so.
Well, the Lakers are trying. That's the only reason they doing it.
Right.
They going all out like that. So, but I don't
see it. I don't see it either.
I don't think
I would love it, but I
don't
see it.
I don't think so. I don't think they gonna jump on it like that because I think they want to weigh out all their options. Mm-hmm. But, bro, think what other who's gonna offer anything better than that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like even Boston not even
got
gonna.
Some stuff. They ain't gonna offer that like that.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna offer. They gonna give you probably Terry Rozier and maybe Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, the first round pick, something like that.
Okay, so no AD. Do the Lakers make the playoffs? What y'all think? Yes or no?
Not without AD.
No AD.
I think they might slip 8, but I don't think so.
What you think? No AD playoffs?
I think they will. LeBron's back.
Is that more of wishful thinking though, from your standpoint?
I'm being completely honest. Okay. I really think that if they can, the Clippers are the AC right now. I don't think they're gonna catch the Spurs, the 7th seed. If they can beat the Clippers and catch the Clippers, then I think that they can make the playoffs.
I think they'll at least get 8 seed at the minimum.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do you no good no way though.
I mean, yeah, but
at this point, it sucks. It would suck LeBron not making the playoffs. It would make it catastrophic. But I mean, if you keep your pick this year, you don't make the playoffs.
I mean, but they're not gonna do anything in the first round though. Like you know, that's why I just feel like they're gonna make the playoffs. Like it is LeBron at the end of the day. So.
That's fair.
I
If
honestly,
we gonna get knocked out in the first round, no matter who we play.
I mean, yeah.
Denver gonna murder us. Golden State, we ain't got no chance. We looking at 7 seed. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. Okay, so moving on to the Eastern Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Best team, top 3, perhaps. Coming out of the East.
Top 3 for me coming out the East.
Like, wait, right now or
At the
in
end.
the season, like the playoffs or blah blah blah.
Playoffs.
Okay.
Playoffs. It doesn't have all right, I'll just say in no particular order. I got the 76ers, the Celtics, and the Bucks.
And let me add a very, very impressive win by the 76ers over the Warriors.
Oh my god.
Very impressive.
That was
Very impressive.
I felt that one.
Yeah,
At home
at
for
home.
Golden State.
I felt that.
That's crazy.
Very
I felt that
impressive.
was
Crazy.
crazy.
That
Very
boy B.
impressive.
Woo.
Oh man.
What?
Oh,
That boy,
man.
that nasty.
But I was impressed with Boogie though. Like
Yeah,
the
He
fact,
playing, but he
yeah,
playing.
because
He
like
did
he ain't played in a year,
that.
bro.
He still got it.
Yeah.
Man, that
Still
man.
got
who-
it.
And he's still not all the way 100%.
Yeah.
He's still,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Yeah.
still kind of gimpy.
Yeah.
And,
Mhm.
so, top 3 for you.
I'll say, no specific order again. I'll say Boston, Toronto, and Philly.
Yeah, I think that was my top 3 too. But if I had to choose like my East contender, Philly.
You
Yeah.
talking about as far as who gonna make it to the
Yeah.
championship?
They
Yeah.
just got like some dog about them
Yeah,
or something, bro.
yeah.
Like it's, I don't know. I
Man.
just see them being the Eastern
Yeah,
Conference.
the way they played with the Warriors, I think if they can do that, which I think that they can,
Yeah.
a few games,
Yeah.
I think, man, for real, they can be serious.
Because like I feel like they're talented enough as far as like just hoopers, but then they
Yeah.
went and got some shoot like that rookie that Landry Shamet. That's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name.
yeah. He can play
Him,
defense
he
too.
done came a
Play
long.
defense too.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
he shoot.
Yeah.
And then you already had JJ, so like you have those two space in the floor. Then you got Embiid. You can't just like let him
Yeah.
shoot.
Right.
So I mean, man, bro.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
I think Boston coming out, but I only say that if Gordon Hayward picks it on. If Gordon Hayward plays like he continue to play, they're not gonna come out of the East.
Yeah,
If Gordon Hayward picks it on,
he don't got it. Bro.
Yeah,
he ain't
I
got
don't
it right
see
now.
it. I don't
But
see
it's
him
right
do it.
now though.
Yeah,
It's
but
right now.
he's
mean-
not built for this type of team, bro.
Yeah.
But if you give him like 10 points in the playoffs here and there,
And I mean, when you say
consistent 10, you know what I'm saying?
what more could you ask him to do at this point?
I mean, he
It's
back.
obviously Kyrie's team, so I mean,
I ain't expecting
Gordon
him-
Hayward is my team player. He's
But
like
he's-
he's supposed to be the center of
Right
the
now,
team.
he's a role player.
Yeah,
with that
he can't
talent.
play like
But
that.
what I'm saying, with that being said, if you just play to your skill level, you don't have to do anything extra. Just play to be the player that they know you can be. Give him like 15 points.
I
Some
mean,
games
that's
might be
easier
that would
said
be-
than done.
Yeah, that would
Like,
be nice, but
10
yeah.
to
Yeah.
15, 3 games out of a 7-game series. Each series, that's all you can ask for him, really, in my opinion.
Shoot, if he
can
do that, they going
win,
to the
in
East.
my
Yeah.
opinion.
I mean, they going
Yeah.
to the championship.
But I mean, I think that's a little bit,
I don't think he can.
yeah, that's a little too much. I think.
I think he can, but I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
think he will either, but a couple games, baby.
Okay, so we are in the college football off season right now, but still some big news. Kyler Murray,
Yes.
football or baseball? Which y'all think? Which one should he choose?
I go with football because I think like baseball is more of a sport. You preserve your body, you know what I'm saying? And like
Right.
once you go to baseball, I feel like it's easier to go from football to baseball than it is to go to baseball
I
from
agree.
football.
I
so
agree.
so like I feel like he gonna try. I mean, why not? Shoot, everybody's saying he can't do it.
Exactly.
Might as well.
I think that's a good point because I was actually going to say I think he should play baseball, but that was more of a long-term thing. But when you think about it,
Yeah.
that's a good point you said. It would be better and easier to transition from football
Yeah.
to baseball. So I think if he wants to do that, then I think that's the route. But if you want like the one sport, I think baseball is a better option.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's gonna make it in the NFL as an elite
I
player.
think everybody knows he can play baseball.
I said it. He ain't gonna be no
You said
elite
that
quarterback.
for real,
If he plays in the NFL,
He said
he will not have a rough, 10 years. That's about a good. He will not have an elite status.
Hey, Kyler, we gonna send you this,
He
bro.
will not have
Yeah.
an elite status. I will
We
be your
definitely
number
tag
one-
him.
We gonna send you this, bro.
I
We
will
finna
be
make
your
a
number
clip.
one-
Watch it, bro.
Clip that.
number one hater.
Hey, clip
Book
that.
it.
But nah, man, I believe in you, Kyler, bro. I think you can be an NFL quarterback. Well, I'm
But-
saying
but-
you
but
like I'm talking
He's
about.
athletic,
but
but I
look
mean,
though,
what is that gonna get you? when
Don't
you
be like a I believe. Like, do you honestly think he can? Like, I'm serious.
Yeah, no, seriously, I do.
Okay.
I think he could be in
Look
NFL.
at his
quarterback.
size though.
Dude,
Don't act.
when has that ever hindered?
You see, you acting like size don't matter because of his talent. But this dude is very small. He's not only short, he's small. He probably a good 160. That ain't enough for no.
Nah,
quarterback.
he's big
Like,
than
yeah,
160.
he's bigger than
All right,
160.
still.
But can you hit him? That's the thing.
What?
Bro, I think it's gonna get ingrained.
Obviously, but
Even if he does get hit the first
Aaron
time,
Donald,
he's
he
going
hit
to
him
learn.
alive.
He's going to learn, even if he does get hit.
it's not.
Cam
it's not,
Newton big as all our does, and look what happened to him.
Have you seen him run?
It's not that.
Cam
easy,
Newton
though.
don't run like because he hurt.
I'm talking about Kyler Murray. That man is like a bug. Like, he is so
that's what I'm
shifty,
saying.
bro.
That's fair.
It's
That's
not
fair.
that easy. You not
That's
just.
fair.
He gonna slide if anything.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not just gonna sit there
He
and
gonna
just
have
bounce
to.
on him.
You gonna have to. You
I
gonna
mean, I
have
can
to.
see, like, you know.
So you saying Pat White, number 2?
I can't give him Pat White now. He'd be better than Pat White, I believe.
I mean, but I'm saying Pat White was trying to play football and got hit
Yeah.
and quit. So
yeah.
that's what you
I don't
saying.
think he gonna. I
Pat
don't
White
think it's gonna be
is
to that effect, but it could be if he don't be smart about it, in my opinion.
Bo Jackson played football for a hobby, so.
Yeah, anything is possible.
On a quick side tip, real quick question: who's the better athlete, Primetime Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson?
I just can't.
Come on.
I can't get
Come
over
on,
the
just-
fact that he like pulled his hip out of socket or something, didn't it?
Yeah.
Trying to run away.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
He was too
I don't
strong.
know, bro.
Yeah.
He was too strong.
I think I gotta
Come on,
go with
bro.
Bo, bro. I gotta go.
Oh,
with
it's prime time, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Bo.
prime
Why do
time.
y'all say that?
Well,
on, bro.
I know Prime played baseball, not basketball, sorry, baseball, football, and ran track at Florida
At
State.
elite levels as well.
Yeah, at Florida State.
And both in professionally baseball, he played at baseball at the elite level, and he's
And
probably
football.
the best cornerback of all time.
Yeah,
So,
I
Bo
mean,
Jackson is arguably.
and Bo is phenomenal.
Bo is
but, I mean,
phenomenal as well. That was just a side.
I mean, it's not easy. It's not like
Yeah, I
this.
mean, I guess since he's more versatile, that will make him
Yeah.
technically the better athlete. But like, I feel like Bo is more of a LeBron to John Wall thing. Like, say if John Wall
That's fair.
played,
That's
you know what I'm
fair.
saying?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I feel like
That's
everybody know it's like, okay, that's LeBron though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But I
saying?
mean, I'll take either or. If I can't get Prime, give me both. So,
Yeah, you gotta be one or two.
yeah, right.
Ain't like-
So, Jalen Hurts. My man going to Oklahoma. What y'all think
Oh,
about
that's your
that?
man.
Yeah, man. I love Jalen, man. The ultimate, like,
I like
stand-up
it,
guy.
man.
Stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He
He
just like the ultimate, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I like it because at the end of the day, bro, you gotta. I mean, he did for the team. He did everything he did.
No doubt.
He was supposed to do
No
for
doubt,
the
no
team.
doubt, no
So
doubt.
now it's time to like pave your own way, bro. He a graduate transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
it's time, bro. Go on,
Yeah,
make
I
your
agree.
little legacy, and then bro, just think about if he make it back to the playoffs, and even if they don't make it to the championship, they play them in that first round of the playoffs, Alabama. Man, that's gonna be epic, man.
And which I think they will make to the playoffs, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Thoughts on Jalen Hurts?
I think that's a good transfer. I mean, obviously the right was on the wall.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna be playing at Bama, so I think it was a good idea for him to leave. We're gonna get into that playoff situation.
Yeah, but let me just say, I do agree with you about him transferring. He did his time at Bama, paid his dues. He graduated, stand-up guy,
Yeah.
class act. Now go on and create your own legacy.
Yeah.
Try to, of course, I know you want to win a ring. That's the ultimate goal, so go for it.
It's not gonna happen.
Whoa, whoa.
Look, man, but I hope Oklahoma faces Bama, or not. They don't have to play Bama, but I hope they make it to the.
They got to. What
Yeah.
we
So,
doing this
it'd
for?
be great.
So
It'd be
let's
great.
go ahead and say who we think gonna make the playoffs then.
Okay. So, speaking of who might make the playoffs, top 4.
I think we looking at Alabama and Clemson definitely, and then I honestly think Georgia's gonna be back. I don't think you can keep them out for real. Well, depending on if they be consistent like they was this past 2 years, I don't think you can keep them out because they only gonna either beat Auburn and lose to Bama, or they gonna lose to Alabama and beat Auburn. Like they either gonna do, or they
Right.
might just go undefeated and beat both of them. But I don't
a
think we leave
possibility.
Georgia out. Yeah, but then after that, I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't want to just throw in Oklahoma because I don't know how. I honestly don't feel like Jalen Hurts is gonna maximize their offense.
No.
But I guess I don't know a solid team. I honestly can't think of nobody.
Ohio State.
Personally, I feel like Ohio State. I think it's
Nah.
two guarantees. Obviously, Bama and Clemson. I think Ohio State will make it. I think Georgia or Oklahoma is what I'm thinking right now.
For 3 and 4 or 3?
Yeah, you can kind of throw Ohio State in that mix as well, but I think 3 or 4. I think Georgia or Oklahoma for the 4th spot.
Yeah.
In no specific order per se. But
Gotcha. And I mean, of course, like y'all said, with 1 and 2, I think that's a lot. Bama and Clemson. I'm gonna take Georgia for 3. I think the biggest thing for Georgia is to go undefeated, at least up to the SEC championship.
Facts.
And then if Bama is their only loss and they already are 1 or 2 ranked, then it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
But if I had to take a 4th spot, Jalen, I'm a roll with
Wow.
Oklahoma.
That was emotion, or that was
It's hard to cheer against him, man.
Yeah.
It really
It was,
is.
yeah, that was emotional.
Just because he's a class guy, you gotta be honest sometimes.
Hey,
man.
but that works.
Nah, I
Sometimes that
appreciate him for being a class guy.
that emotion carry over, bro.
It do.
All right, we're gonna see.
I'm
I
a
like Jalen. Trust me.
I'm gonna rock with you, Jalen.
But
I'm gonna rock with you.
you gotta be honest with yourself, man.
All right, man. So,
He ain't gonna maximize.
and other transfer quarterbacks too. We seen that Justin Fields transferred from Georgia to Ohio State.
Which is another reason why I think they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
That offense is gonna be crazy.
Now Justin Fields, oh boy,
Yeah.
I think that dude gonna be scared.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Honestly. And so with that transfer, Tate Martell transferred from Ohio State to Miami. But I think that'll be good for Miami.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
y'all agree with that?
I like that too because I know, back in the day, Miami was very, 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 very prominent
Definitely
football
probably.
team.
Facts.
So like they was always good. So it's kind of good for them to be back,
The U.
Yeah.
back into good standards with college football. I guess he'll help. But I mean, he a dog though. He is just a competitor. He ain't necessarily like he can just. Oh, he's so talented. He a competitor, man. He know how to compete. So
But I'm hoping he will elevate that football team. I really
Me
am.
too.
I mean, because Miami, they weren't bad like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
They was like undefeated for over half the
Yeah,
season. Like,
yeah.
So they was never like a bad football team. I think they just needed like that one piece to kind of elevate the program.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can do that for them. Any final thoughts?
I think on a side tip, I think the guy that went to Kelly Bryant, he went to Missouri, right?
Yeah.
I think that sucks for him because he said he gonna stay.
Oh
But
yeah,
that sucks for them because they're not bowl eligible.
Yeah.
Obviously, they weren't going to make the
Yeah.
college football playoff, but because of sanctions and stuff like that. But he said they gave him a chance to leave, and he said he's going to stay.
Yeah.
But I think that sucks for him.
Yeah, they got
they
hit
would have
with
made a
the
bowl
postseason,
game.
he
man.
might have got a little girlfriend over there. So
He might have a side piece. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, speaking of the Kelly Bryant situation, I think at this point, I think he likes the offense because they have kind of like an air raid type.
Yeah.
So I think he likes the offense, and I think he just wants to prove that he can play. I think he done already transferred once, so he's like, I don't want to do that again. I just
Yeah.
want to play.
Yeah.
Like forget the postseason.
yeah, I
Like
think he
his
looking.
goals.
I think he looking
Yeah,
NFL.
he just want to play.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I believe that.
moving on to the NFL. Go ahead and say it.
Pass Nation, boy! Hey, I got 6 rings. I got one hand. I got extra.
Wait. Tom Brady got 6 rings.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah.
Not you. You don't have.
Pass Nation, we have 6 rings. You know what I'm
You
saying?
married? Are you
We
married?
No.
Are
Are
you
all Patriots. Pass
No.
Nation. Even if you ain't from Boston,
You have 0 rings.
that's besides the point. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that this is by far, and we are witnessing history.
The biggest
like
fluke.
like LeBron as well.
This is by far the biggest fluke.
greatest dynasty in NFL history.
Jared Goff fluked so hard.
Come on, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
It's not just
He
Jared
did.
Goff.
He did,
That
though.
was a bad,
That was probably
that
the
was
worst
bad adjustment.
quarterback performance in the
Okay,
NFL.
true enough.
He was
I'm
not. He was not ready for the
No.
moment.
Here's the thing. I didn't think he was gonna be able to win in that game. But what I'm saying is, he wasn't set up to win either. They didn't have coming in
The game plan.
the game plan. It's tough. It's first half, but in the second half you
They
gotta
didn't
make
adjust,
adjustments.
yeah.
They did not make adjustments, and I mean you
It was
obviously
the
saw the
right
score.
adjustments if they did.
So,
yeah.
especially with Sean McVay being the offensive mind that he is, they think he's the next great coach.
That's what
That
blew
ain't- he
me,
ain't
bro.
make no-
It
I
was
mean-
just like, Okay.
He really looked one-dimensional the entire game.
It's Sean McVay, so it's like, all right, this dude kind of innovating offense in the NFL, so it's like, all right, this boy's gonna be like 40-something to 30-something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But I mean, he's never been there before either.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean,
But
you
still,
know,
though, trust me, I'm glad the Patriots won, but I don't think you should give them that crush because of inexperience. Inexperienced things comes from like knowing little ins and outs as far as like, okay, maybe I should call this time out here and there, like Super Bowl experience.
right.
But coaching experience,
it's all
I don't
football.
think that changes in the Super Bowl. You know you got to make adjustments,
Yeah,
and
you
you
gotta
know
play
that
football,
things ain't going a certain way. You got to make in-game adjustments.
That's true.
And he
Very
didn't do
true.
that, obviously.
So now that Tom has 6, I know he said that
6
he
rings.
doesn't want to retire, but do y'all think he should retire?
Do I think he should?
Should retire?
No. For what?
Why? When you keep winning.
I mean, like, if you, like, what if LeBron was as good as he was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, when he was at Miami good.
Ooh.
Well, no, that was like 4 years ago. When he was at Miami good. Like, bruh, why would you retire?
Well,
Why would you?
I'm just gonna tell you, Tom, congratulations, but I am tired. I am tired of seeing you.
Congratulations.
Please let somebody else play in the Super Bowl.
Hey guys, we
But
got
you
a
can't
real
lie.
hater right here, though. You know what I'm saying?
You can't lie.
You give him
How?
respect. You give
I'm
him
a
respect.
Patriot hater. I promise you I am. But look, you cannot lie. Looking at somebody be at the make it to the Super Bowl 9 times, bro.
9
And
times.
18
Bro, that junk
years.
is crazy. Just
Crazy.
think about it, bro.
Yeah.
These are professional athletes. You telling me this man that been 9 years in, bro?
The best player
Y'all
in the
get
world.
paid
Yeah.
to play football, and
Right.
y'all can't stop this man 9 times.
9 times. 9 times.
That junk don't even
9
sound
times.
right.
It's crazy. It's
But-
crazy. I created the man's longevity. He said he want to play until he's 45. I don't know about all that, Tommy. He about 41 right now. I think I give him 43 for sure. 45.
Yeah, honestly,
see.
though.
We'll see.
Truthfully, I can see that. 43.
43.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always saw 43 for him because the way the game is going, if you get hit, they ain't gonna let you get hit. Pretty much.
Yeah.
He can take a hit here and there.
And I hear people say that he went and he work out all the time in the off season. So like,
and he eats well.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
eats
They say he
very
take care of his
well
body
as
and stuff. So I mean,
yeah.
shoot. As long as you can sit in that pocket and throw, like it don't
Exactly.
take much, bro.
Because everybody know he a pocket quarterback.
And he ain't
so
gonna lose
got
his
it.
intuition.
Nah. If anything, he gonna gain more
Yeah.
experience and gain more knowledge. If you winning and you still, the main thing is that if you still got the passion for the game, and he obviously still got that.
Yeah, he does.
And-
Man, that man gets so excited when he wins.
It's so
Y'all
excited,
that.
bro.
That-
He's
and that,
getting
honestly,
excited.
that's part of like when
Yeah.
you win. Some people get tired of winning, and you don't have. If you're not having fun when you winning, what's the point of winning?
And honestly, once you lose that excitement, like once you lose your excitement, I think that's when it's time.
Yeah.
As long as you still get
Yeah.
excited and you still passionate, you can still play.
Right.
But when you lose that, I think it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
So
Yeah, that's true.
But he still got it.
yeah. But nah, man. In all seriousness, though, play till you get tired, Big Tom.
I'm telling
Keep
you,
doing
man.
your thing.
Keep it going, Tommy.
Shoot, I'm trying to see like records ain't nobody gonna break.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting 6 though. Well, as a quarterback, because there's
I don't know, bro.
There's one player that had 5.
Bro, if
You
you
just
put
now-
if you put some defensive
Uh,
players around Patrick Mahomes, bro, they not losing no Super Bowl.
Okay,
And then
okay.
Andrew Luck now,
They gotta
they
keep the
look
same coach,
good.
though.
Huh?
They gotta keep the same coach.
You
the same
think they-
system.
But you
You
know they
think
finna get a
Andrew
new defensive coordinator.
Magnolia, yeah.
I don't know who he is, but
Yeah,
I
he
mean they
in
finna get a
DC.
new one. So
I mean,
The
we
guy
gonna
from
see.
New York Giants.
I forgot where he came from, but I think Steve Spagnuolo is the new DC.
okay, let me ask y'all this. All right, we gonna do this, and then we gonna play this back a year from now.
Okay.
Who do y'all think is gonna be in the Super Bowl next year?
2 teams.
Yeah, 2 teams.
Um,
We want to hear it firsthand from y'all, so when we
Okay.
look back at this moment, we be like, either you was wrong about something, So
okay, I said Kansas City and New Orleans. Boom. there
Kansas
you
City,
go.
New Orleans, that's how you feel.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, so I mean, factor in injuries and everything.
Kansas City, New Orleans.
I say, honestly,
Yeah.
I do agree with him. I think if the Saints can keep Mark Ingram and their defense can continue to play well, I think it's gonna be Saints and New Orleans. Honestly,
Wait.
barring ridiculous injuries.
Saints and New Orleans.
Excuse me, I apologize. Kansas City Chiefs and New Orleans Saints. I apologize. Yeah. The
Hey,
Chiefs
we
and
agreed on
Saints.
something for once.
Yeah, brother.
Anyway,
What
so
you thinking? What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be It's hard to get
Don't
away
say
from
don't
the
say
Warriors.
Patriots.
No,
I
just
got
let
to, bro.
just let them be honest.
9 times.
Hey, you know what's good.
No, bro.
At that point, you
good.
can't go against it. Why
Like,
go
bro.
against it? Until
I mean,
proven, what they say, innocent
You
until
even
proven
went
guilty.
against it.
I'm just going
Bro,
with my focus.
I mean,
like,
I
that's
know
what
you
I'm
can
doing.
look at the eye test, you
Exactly.
know,
But that's
Patrick
the thing.
Mahomes, and you know, but look,
I
bro,
picked the Patriots to lose about 5 games.
they just
this
won
year.
13-3 in a Super Bowl.
That's what we do, baby.
You can't keep them out. They gonna squeeze
We
in
gonna
some
be-
type of way.
They
So,
gonna be there. They gonna be
So,
there for sure. It's just.
I think it might be the Patriots. I think
Don't
New
say
Orleans.
Rams.
But I don't know if they gonna.
No.
They be tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
They too inconsistent. bro.
They can play though. They can play.
Everybody in the league can play.
Alright.
Like, I
Okay,
mean,
but who you say Patriots is?
It ain't Rams, bro.
New
Don't
Orleans.
say
I don't
Rams.
wanna say
I don't
the-
see the
New
Rams gonna
Orleans.
make it this year. The next year. I don't see
bro.
it.
Okay, no, I say the Rams because if Todd Gurley kind of rest up, bro, you can't stop him.
Okay,
bro.
that's fair. They
But
said
he
CJ
been horrible, bro. The last
yeah,
couple
yeah,
weeks,
yeah.
but I think he been hurt.
Yeah, I think so too. He
They not,
said,
but they not gonna say that because they don't want to
Exactly.
get a Patriot some type of game plan.
Yeah.
But
he said he's not, but I think he is.
yeah, come on now, everybody.
But I
can
think
tell.
if he heal up and then they still have
CJ Anderson,
CH,
they still got him.
nah, bro.
So you
Cooper
saying,
Kupp
you
will
saying
be back.
rematch?
Cooper
Rematch?
Kupp, Cooper Kupp will be back too.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Cooper
yeah,
Kupp will
yeah,
be back.
yeah.
Like that's their whole offense. You have to have the runs for their offense to win.
Oh, yeah.
So that I think a rematch, man.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Cooper Kupp? I mean, not Cooper Kupp. Rematch.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I love for my Patriots go over to, you know what I'm saying? I'm down with it.
He didn't even pick his own Patriots, man. That is
Yeah.
wild.
That's just right now, man. Don't even worry about all that. Stay tuned.
stay tuned. Alright, fellas, so Valentine's Day coming up next week.
Oh, yeah.
Special shout out, special lady.
I'm like, cut.
All right, so we appreciate you watching.
Special shout out, special lady.
Hey, I just want to tell Zendaya Coleman, like, I'm gonna put my number out here, baby. My number gonna be in the comments. If you
Why
comment,
would you do that? Wait, you can just DM her, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
Put your
want
numbers in
social media
comment.
like that, bro.
Make
Well,
one.
all I'm trying to say is Zendaya.
He don't really
Coleman.
want you in there.
He don't want
No,
you
no,
to
no,
know.
I want Zendaya Coleman. If any of y'all talk to Zendaya Coleman, let her know to come to me, goddamn. I am here. I want her. I want her.
Not gonna work.
LOML, God.
For me, Ma, I love you.
Yes,
That's
sir.
deep.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
deep. I respect
yeah,
that, bro.
Hey, man.
My
Got
dudes,
to,
my
got
Dre,
to.
you know I love you.
Got
But
to.
yeah, man, that's all for today's episode of Jit Talks. We'll see y'all next time.
It's a wrap.